My name is Patrick Black. I'm the founder of Perfect Imprints. I often get asked, how did Perfect Imprints come to be? What made you start Perfect Imprints? I want to tell you that story, and it'll be a short one. It all started back when I was 2 years old. I'm only kidding. I told you it'd be short. So we're actually going to start back in with my first career. My original career, I was a paramedic. I did that for about 8 years. I absolutely loved it. I have a passion for helping people, and I was able to do that every single day as a paramedic. It was really a love of mine. I can't say it enough. I loved being a paramedic. But that required me working long hours. It required me working nights away from home. And it's a stressful job, but it's also rewarding. And during this time, I would work 24 hours on duty, and then I would work 48 hours off duty. And so that left me a lot of time on my hands, and I have to stay busy. That's just who I am. So I started Perfect Imprints back in 1999, just as a side business. Just created a simple website that was horrible and ugly, but it worked at the time. You know, back in 1999, websites weren't as fancy as they are now. And it was pretty easy to compete out there on the search engines because there wasn't a lot to choose from. So just because of longevity and being one of the first out there, Perfect Imprints has been successful in the online space. So I worked that for many years, and it grew and grew, but it wasn't quite enough to support my family. And there was this one particular moment. It was a defining moment in my life and really in the history of this company. And I had just finished working a 72-hour shift. So I was away from home for 72 hours. At the time I had, my son was about 4 years old, and my daughters were almost 2 years old. And my wife said to one of my daughters, "Daddy's coming home." And she said, "Who is Daddy?" And when my wife relayed that story to me, I was devastated. Because my daughters are going to know who their daddy is. And it immediately made me start self-reflecting. Okay, yes, I love this job, but I love my daughters more. I love my family more. And it was at that time, it was an easy decision. And the decision was, I'm done. I'm done being a paramedic. That season of my life is over. I'm going to focus all of my professional attention over to Perfect Imprints. And even though it's not enough to support my family at this time, I'm going to step out in faith. I'm going to work it. I'm going to put in the effort and the energy into that business so that I can be home with my family, so that my daughters will know me, so that my son will know me. And I put in my notice as a paramedic, and I started working Perfect Imprints. I started building that up, and it only took about a month, and the business tripled in size, enough to support my family. And that was 2007. And ever since that time, it has supported me. It has supported many other families that have worked here and that continue to work here. And I never forget that reason why I started the company. A major underlying reason I started is because I enjoy helping people. I get to do that every single day at Perfect Imprints. It's a little bit different, obviously, than the medical field, but I still get to help people who want to grow their business. I get to help people who have a dream to start a new business, and it's rewarding, just as it was being rewarding, being a paramedic. And so I'm thankful for this business. I'm thankful for our clients. I'm thankful for our employees, and I'm just blessed to be able to continue on in this business. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Perfect Imprints.